For cheap and reliable coins, head over to utnice.com and go to the checkout. Once you've picked the coins you wanted, use JT11 as the code and get yourself an extra 6% off on your orders. What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Paul Pogba, the gold 87. Yes, we did manage to get him on a loan, so I cannot complain one bit. He is 6'3", right-footed, and he has got the 5-star, 4-star. I feel like this is going to be a good year for him. If he manages to even slightly get a couple of specials, I think he's going to be a very, very good player this year. Somebody with obviously great passing, but then also the skill moves, the dribbling. For such a tall player, I'm expecting him to do really, really well. We have got a few traits. We've got injury prone, flair, outside of the foot, and then everything else is computer AI. So in terms of the stats then, obviously acceleration needs massive work. I think straight away, just looking at this chem style, you've definitely got to be going with the shadow. So that'd give you 81 pace, which would take his acceleration up to 73 and his sprint speed up to 87. You'd then also end up with 73 defending. So you have got that chance. There is only one other position that I think you could possibly get away with, and that would potentially be a hunter. So for a cam role, it all depends on what you want. I just think with a cam role, I personally like a smaller dribble player, somebody with 5-star skills in the middle who is like a Messi sort of height, maybe just a little bit taller. But I think Pogba for me is a great box to box, somebody who's going to do both. So I think making his defending that little bit better is really going to be better in the long run, rather than obviously trying to go all out attack with him. I just think he might be too big to play that cam role, but we'll try. We'll give him both options to really try and push him forward and obviously keep him back to see where his better game is. Obviously, once we get a few specials, we'll see a better, well-rounded Pogba, somebody with a bit better defending, and then obviously his passing and dribbling will go up as the same. We have got great strength. Stamina's pretty good from what it seems with everybody's stamina right now. Agility balance is going to be an interesting one to see if that has a major factor. Ball control, dribbling, and composure, again, all absolute class, and the passing should be very, very good. So let's jump into Pogba and see if he's worth 112,000 coins. First, over to Pogba. I'm expecting passing to be absolutely exquisite from him. Really, really put it in there. We used Verratti yesterday, whose passing again was fantastic. And I'm interested for somebody like a Xavi or kind of like a Lampard. Pogba finding that ball. Can he get the header? Nearly putting him in. That would have been an absolute insane assist. Nistelrooy. Pogba is sitting there, wanting something with the ball. Little spin. Very, very lucky to get rid. Little roulette. Ball roll. Oh, he's finding his way. He's finding his feet into the heel to heel, but he's not able to take it away. Pogba again just managing to just float into some space. Going to go for an outside of the foot. Did we get into him? St. Max, unfortunately, just a little bit offside by the time the pass went there. But like I say, with Pogba, he's kind of good at floating in that area, but then also is a wonderful player to get back because literally his height is absolutely massive in that midfield. And we've seen it for year on year that has had a huge impact on price, on effectiveness with the card. We see obviously like the likes of Vieira and Hullet really putting in that kind of motion, as Vardy's going to go for the little tap in, and that makes it 2-0. Pogba's taking the ball back. Very, very good on the ball. You can already feel how quick he can move the ball from side to side, and it's nice to see. Lovely spin into the ball. What is that? That needs to be a through ball that's going through. For some reason, I don't know if it is just the way I pass at the minute. It's just not great there. Pogba's putting the pressure on with him. Love it. Get the ball across. Again, solid. Go with the fake. We see Rudd making the run. We've left it far too late. Again, it is just me trying to find them runs, trying to really pick them out, but it's just got to be that little snapshot a bit quicker. We saw Rudd with the run, but we just hesitated a little bit because we don't know, obviously, the pace and how well he can defend. So it's going to be an interesting one to learn that with a lot of these players, to then obviously be able to really make it quick, snappy, and decisive. Good tackle from Poggers. Goes for that. Pogba, take a bow, son. What a goal. That is a cracking finish from, 20 yards, I'd say. It's beautiful. Keeper, a little bit shocking, but beautiful. Pogba's again goes with that searching ball, but I think it's going to be a little bit too much. No, Fredericks managed to get it in, and it's a ball across, and it's a great block from the defender. Poggers with a beautiful defensive duty tackle there as well. We do give the ball away, but again, he is up and down that pitch spectacularly. I do think if we do manage to get a special version, oh god, it's lagging like hell now. If we do manage to get a special version, I think, yeah, he's going to be a fantastic card. Obviously, we knew that it was going to be pretty insane priced anyway, but this card will be nuts. Good tackle from Pogba. So going into the overall for big boy Pogba then, he's coming in at, like I say, 118. He's up and down if you look at the kind of market. If we go for, how can we go? Oh no, I don't think it does it on here. But basically, when you look on your phone, you can kind of go from today, yesterday, a day before, just to see what the price is selling at. We can see as the overall, he's pretty much chilling just above 100. More than likely will go up again as we get into the game fully being released tonight. I can imagine it will kind of fluctuate again because demand, supply, all of that is going to be in full force. I do think Shadow is definitely the best option. Adds that bit of pace, gives that kind of defensive security as well, as everything else is fantastic. He's very quick in terms of turning. His dribbling is absolutely on point. Obviously, he's got the 5-star skills, so you can't argue there. We've got some really, really nice passing from him, and just overall size really helps him. For some reason, you put somebody who's 6'3", they manage to do something with it. Obviously, if they have the stats as well, but Pogba has always been a funny one that he just manages to just do everything. We've seen time after time with very, very big rating cards that he's just absolutely nuts, and I cannot believe there was a time where he was 83 and 79 rated, but we've got a good version of Pogba definitely, and if kind of luck has it, we will see a lot of informs and specials throughout the year, which obviously are very, very good, and hopefully no more left mids because I just want him in centre mid. But Pogba for me is a very big player in this. Is he worth the price? I think he's actually one of the ones that is this year, especially right now in terms of the midfielders we've got. We've obviously got a decent amount of price between them. I think you've got the argument between Bruno and obviously De Bruyne, both very, very similar in their roles. I think you could go for either of them. They're both coming in at the same price. Obviously, Kante, probably one of the best defensive mids. Sitting there, maybe a Bruno, Kante, Pogba, or a De Bruyne, Kante, Pogba. You've got some very, very nice links there with the top end of players as such in the Prem at the moment. Then if you do go kind of further down, if you are kind of comparing Pogba to somebody, I think in the Prem, I don't think there's one that's very similar. I think you'd be looking at maybe like an Inform or something, Sissoko, maybe a Tielemans with a bit more pace. It's very hard because Pogba is he's a very specific role. He is like, not necessarily a Hullet or Vieira, but that is the sort of standard that he does require, and obviously they are just miles above, but I mean, that is the sort of kind of player you would compare him to. Big, fast, obviously got a nice dribble on him, good skill moves, good passing, and just overall is an all-round card. For me, I think if I was going for a rating for Pogba, I'd have to give him, I'd say 9.5. I'd put him up there as a gold card, really, really high end. I think he's a very, very good player at what he does, and I think he is worth the price. So let me know down below what you think about Pogba and who you have in your midfielder at the moment. Who is your best midfielder? Let me know down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.